So welcome back. This is yet another Valentine's Day look, but it is my last one. Woo for that. Oh, real quick, before we actually jump into the tutorial, I want to give a shout out to Sir Ivan Floyd Jr. because he's the real MVP. So shout outs to you. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this look then.
So I'm going to be starting off with the first shade with a little heart emoji around it. And I'm going to take that color on a tapered blending brush and I'm placing it in the crease as a transition color. Oh, sorry, not tapered. I meant fluffy. Use a fluffy blending brush, guys, because you want that color really soft. It's a little bit darker than what I typically go for, but I'm okay with that just because we want this look to be really nighttime appropriate. So, yeah. Obviously, you see it's not super dark, but you get my point. And now with a tapered blending brush, I'm picking up that darker brown shade, and this has a little bit more warmth to it, has a little bit more of a red undertone to it, which is going to work well with my complexion because I'm going to be using some cooler tones in a moment here, and it's just going to allow for everything to blend nice and seamless into my skin and not look ashy on me. But I'm taking it with a tapered blending brush and I'm focusing it more so on that outer corner and slowly pulling it into the lid and then going over it with the fluffy brush just to really soften it so it blends seamlessly. And this is the cooler color that I'm talking about. So it's a nice, really deep taupey color, and I'm focusing that mostly on the outer corner, and then I'm kind of like going to lightly pull it into the crease, not much. And you just want to like slowly build it. With your darker colors, less is always more, so just take your time when you're building your darker colors because it's easier to add than take away. And then I'm just going to do the same thing to the opposite side, and like I said, go back over with that fluffy brush just to make sure that everything is well blended. And now I'm going to take a black shadow and another little tapered blending brush right on that outer V of the eye. I'm kind of pulling it onto the outer third of the lid a little more than we did with the gray shade. And then lightly pulling it into the crease, but not as far as the gray. So each color is extended a little less than the one before it, so you get that nice gradient effect. And same deal with the gray, just slowly build it. Honestly, with darker colors, always just slowly build it. Like, don't like jam your brush into it and go to town. Like, please don't. You're gonna be like so sad because you're like, oh, it's dark. What did I do? Now I'm just gonna take a black liner, and I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 liner in the shade 0, and I'm just gonna line my waterline. And now I'm gonna take the black color and the shade that we used as our transition color just to smoke out that liner so it's really nice and smoky on the lower lash line. I'm starting with the black first, and I'm kind of like focusing it more so on the outer third and pulling whatever is left inward onto the lash line, and then I'm taking the brown shade all the way across the lower lash line so that way you still get that nice gradient effect and it blends nice and seamless into the skin. And now I'm taking my Lay and Low paint pot, and on top of that, we're going to use tan pigment and rose pigment. Both of those pigments are from the MAC Holiday collection from a few years back, but the rose pigment is actually permanent. I'm not sure about the tan pigment. So I'm going to take the paint pot and kind of carve out my crease. I'm doing that kind of smoky cut crease that I love so much. And really, it's about playing with your eye shape. So the reason why I'm doing this is because it works well with my eye shape, and then I'm packing the rose pigment right on top of the Lay and Low paint pot, but I foiled it. So I just sprayed it with some Makeup Forever Fix It Mist and Fix. Use whatever spray you have though. You can just use water even. And then with that little small brush that we use to smoke out the lower lash line, I'm using it to blend any lines of the rose pigment and remove any that may have gotten out of where we cut that crease, or on the outside of where we cut the crease. And then I'm just doing the same thing to the other eye. And then packing on that rose pigment again. And I'm just using a really flat brush for that. And something synthetic so that way there's not a lot of fallout. Although we do have our baking powder on. You know, it's like, let's just try to save as much product as possible anyways. Makeup is expensive. And now I'm going to take the tan pigment just to highlight my tear duct and to bring some more light back into the eyes. And then I did go ahead and apply my lashes and mascara off camera. And now I'm going to apply my lipsticks. So I'm using liquid lipsticks because, you know, this is a Valentine's Day look and you don't want to get lipstick all over your date. So that's why I use a liquid lipstick so it don't transfer. But I'm just going to start off with a brown eyeliner. This is from Wet n Wild. I'm just going to line my lips with that. And I am going to kind of fill in the outer and inner corners of the lips with it, just so that way when we place that lipstick on, it's a nice seamless blend. I'm not overlining my lips either. I wasn't going for like super full luscious lips, although that won't be a bad thing. And then take that Marvelous Mauve shade, which is the more like pinky mauve shade, it's exactly what it is, and place that over top. And I'm going over the lip liner completely so it blends seamless. And then I'm taking Anastasia's Pure Hollywood right in the middle and blending that out. And then I'm going to take my Buxom gloss and pop that right on top. Now, if you do wear this out on a date, do not wear this gloss because it tastes disgusting. There's a lip plumper in it. And if you kiss a boy, you don't want to taste that, so don't wear it. But yeah, then you're done. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed my last Valentine's Day tutorial of the year. It doesn't mean I won't be doing date night looks though. So, you know, subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, stay beautiful. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Mwah! Bye! Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you guys did amazing. Bye.
Post to his Snap story. Never post to a Snap story. You know, that's when you have your Snapchat crush and you're like, post to your story so I can see you. That's me all the time. I'm like, just post to your story so I can see your face. Dang. That's all I want to do. I post on Instagram or something like, I need to see your face and you don't be active enough so I can't see your face. And I'll be like, getting so angry. I get so angry. Exchange is exactly how I feel about the person I shouted out. I look so corny. I'm like, it's for you, for you, for you, for you, Brighton Cresta, for you. Only Taryn will get that.